Yeah, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, well, thank you for tuning in. My name is Tash and I do videos about gardening and partially renovation in the house, which are still on the way. I haven't started with those. Without wasting time, you guys remember these babies used to be hanging right over there on the wall. If you watched some of my videos, you may have seen them hanging out there. So I'm bringing them here today. It's very late in autumn, and yes, I should have eaten all of these really in summer. But here's the thing. What I've realized here is my first year of gardening in the Netherlands. The season is really short, and these babies didn't really make it to ripen during summer. So late September, it started getting cold, and these peppers were still green, and I decided to take them right inside my house. There's this big window that you can see on the other side. I put them right there, and that's when the action started happening. They started ripening. As I have eaten some, but these are the leftovers, and I'm going to harvest them today and also show you how I am going to preserve this plant for later next season. I am not going to kill the plant. I am going to keep it for next season so that I can start eating early. This is how, you know what they say on YouTube, beat the algorithm. Well, I'm trying to beat them in gardening. I'm not going to suffer. I am going to eat my peppers throughout summer next season. So great. Well, let's get to harvest. Well, this is a little I don't know what you call it, but we call it rusero in Zimbabwe. This was made with one of the villagers, actually, where I grew up. The old lady that's there, she made this, and my mom brought it to me. So it's so special to me. I have a couple of them, so they're quite special to me because I know who made it. So it's quite exciting as well. So let's get to do this. So after watching this video, you will never throw away your pepper plants. I mean, these things can last forever. Like, all you need is one seed and have peppers for the rest of your life. So ooh. Oh, a couple of green little ones. As you can see, also the plant is still thriving. Actually, it's still making new stems. So if the season was longer, we could be still expecting a lot more peppers. So yeah. So now I don't want this pepper plant to grow anymore. I want to stop it from growing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cut these parts that are growing, these three, and I'm going to leave this kind of Y shape. And then next year, I think this can happen if it's warm enough, but I am going to keep it the temperature a bit low, so I will put it in a very kind of mild place because I don't want it to grow now. I want it to start growing in spring. So I'm going to cut this. Yeah, it's cruel, but it will save us later. I am also going to try the same trick with the aubergine because as you can see, this is a brand new little branch here, brand new, which grew just after summer. So I am going to also stop it from growing and keep it alive until next spring. And we still have little baby aubergines. If the sun was still shining, we could be getting these. These are new plants, new flowers that we could be expecting some if there was enough sun, but we don't have that. So we are going to just cut it out. So we're also going to keep it alive. So now as you can see, this is how I pruned them, and I am going to keep them alive. And early next spring, as soon as we the cold is gone and it starts getting really warm, I will actually take them out of these pots and put them right in the soil, and it's just gonna start growing like crazy and start blooming almost immediately. And then that means if it starts blooming in April, May, June, July, I will be having my first harvest then. So we're gonna see how it goes, and I'm excited to just see how it goes actually. And you remember I used to also have two of them hanging, and this was the one that I left outside. As you can see, it's already cold. The frost started killing the plants already. So yeah, I saved these, and I'm going to also try to save these. As you can see, they're still alive. They're still alive. Like this one is full on alive. So I will also try to save them, and then hopefully next year I have enough pepper plants and a lot of harvest. So cheers to our last pepper harvest, and cheers to keeping these alive. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you really like it, please like it and leave your comments and your thoughts down below, and I would really like to hear from you. Until next time, I will see you then right here.